We just hit 12,000 subscribers. It is a momentous day in Kjwippy history, as today we have officially hit 12,000 subscribers, which means that in under a year, hold on, I need to do some math real quick, hold on. I increased my channel's subscriber amount by over 15 times. That's a lot. I think it's crazy that things have picked up as much as they have, and I'm incredibly grateful for every single one of you. I know that a lot of you have been solely here because of the FNAF Minecraft builds, which I do appreciate that you enjoy those so much. I'm sorry that there isn't more, but you know, I hope that you guys have been enjoying my other content as well. I know things have been a bit slow as of late, you know, things haven't been as upbeat with my channel. It's been kind of just chill. I'm graduating college in like a month, so it's been stressful. it's been stressful. I have a lot recorded, I just don't have a lot edited just because I don't have a lot of time. So yeah, but all that aside, you know, I put out a post saying that, hey, you know what, we're about to hit 12,000 subscribers, and that means that there's over half of the people that are subscribed to my channel are new since the last time I answered a bunch of questions that I had you guys ask. You know, I think for 5,000, and now 7,000 people later, here we are. You know, over half of the people that are here don't know as much about me as some of you might. So I thought I would be like, you know what, let's do another Kjwippy questionnaire. Ask me your questions, do whatever. Yeah, so a bunch of you responded, which I really appreciate. So I guess let's just get started, shall we? And this one is by my good friend Brad. Of course, as always, my boy always watches my videos, and I appreciate you, Brad. I love you. Brad says, if you could go back in time to change anything about your YouTube career, what would you change? That's a really good question. I'm not entirely sure. I think there's a few things I would change. I think most of all, I probably would have spaced out the time span when I was making all of the you know, the Minecraft build videos and stuff. I think I would have spaced those out a lot more so I wouldn't get as burned out, and I could further maintain, you know, my joy in it, but also maintain people's interest in it. You know, it would give them something to look forward to later. It would give me something that I could actually enjoy still, instead of doing it all in the span of like 2 months and I'm just like, oh my god. I think that's probably my biggest change, at least as of late. All right, this is Tyga's Springtrap. What's your favorite planet? Are we talking real life or like in fiction? Because I mean, if we're talking real life, I mean, I've only been to one, so I don't know how good my opinion really is, you know. I'd say probably, you know, Mars is cool. Orange, red, you know, it's kind of dusty. There was life on it, or like signs of ability to This one's from Chris Sandoval, and it's, would you join Hermitcraft if you were able, and what would you do? I would love to join Hermitcraft. That is a huge dream of mine, to be able to join in and be able to collaborate with everybody on there, because they're such amazing people. They really are. Like, if you've ever watched any of their content, they're just such great, kind-hearted people. They do amazing things for their communities and for YouTube, and it's really cool to see the things that they've done and how influential on the Minecraft community they've been. It's really cool, and I would love to be part of that. It's not realistic of me to you know, dream to be on there, but it's very exclusive. If you didn't know, it's a very exclusive server, and everybody has to unanimously agree to have whoever's new, you know. So I don't know if everybody would unanimously be like, yeah, this guy's cool. I can't get one person to say that I'm cool, let alone, what is it, 27 now? But no, I would love to, and if they ever end up asking me, I might actually cry. Alright, this is from Star Sticka. If someone came up to you and offered you a potato, would you take it? Well, I just so happen to have a desk drawer here full of potatoes. I'm not gonna show you though, because I don't want to. This one's from Expandweed87, my good friend Julian. What was your favorite playthrough series? That's a really good question. Okay, so Help Wanted 2 was a really fun series. Security Breach was a really fun series. The Glitched Attraction was fun until I got my copyright claim stuff, and then I had a really bad time after that. But that was fun. Bendy and the Ink Machine, the Dark Revival, those were fun. This is hard. I think for the sake of the one that I had the most fun with, probably Security Breach. And which is weird because that was actually like fully live streamed when I first played through it, but it felt like classic FNAF again. Just the way that the community was, the way that, you know, you open up any social media and it's all just FNAF, and it's just it felt so nostalgic, and it was just such a fun game to play. It wasn't great by any means, but it was a fun game, and I really had a good time playing it. Yeah, I think Security Breach is probably pretty good. This one's from Zaj, and it says, who inspired you to make content? This fella right here. This guy, and also this guy, and like 3 other people, probably. But yeah, it's mostly Mark. He is the biggest reason why I started what I do. And it's not even just because I saw him and I was like, yo, I can make a bunch of money doing YouTube. I could. I don't currently, but I could. But that's not why I do it. I do it the same reason that he does. It's because it's fun to create things. It's fun to make content. I love making content. I love just putting a video together and putting it out there. I think the biggest thing that a lot of people don't realize when it comes to video creation is that you need to enjoy it. If you can sit down, watch your video, and you enjoy it, your audience is going to enjoy it too. Most of the time. Sometimes, you know, I feel like my sense of humor is kind of stupid, so like I'll laugh at the dumbest thing, and people will be like, why? It's not even funny, you know? So a lot of his passion to create influenced young me in a way that it was definitely a big influence. Hey, so real quick, this is Editor Kyle. I just wanted to butt in real quick because for some reason my camera decided to freeze for the next like 30-ish seconds of this video. So one of the questions that was missed was Mysterious7. She's a member of Nerdcraft, which if you haven't watched that series, go watch it, please. Thank you. She says, how do you keep reading my mind? I just do, and I won't tell you. I just do. For those who want context, this is referring to how I keep accidentally stealing her video name ideas for Nerdcraft episodes. I think I've done it twice now. Totally unintentionally. I had no idea that these were the names, so it's just gotta be quicker, I guess. I don't know. But also, we missed the question from Ivan's Life 2. Why you so awesome? Why are you so awesome is the real question. I know I'm awesome. I know that's how it is. I just know I'm that great. But why are you so awesome? I don't know. Anyway, back to the past, Kyle. I'm done here. Goodbye. So this one's from Cozy Ferret, who's another Nerdcraft member. If you were to change one thing you did earlier in your YouTube career that you would want to change or do differently, why? So this is kind of the same as Brad's question, but there are multiple things that I would like to change about my channel that I actually just realized that there's something else I want to change. So with Brad's, I said change just the time span of how I would have done the FNAF Minecraft stuff. For Cozy's answer, or for Cozy's question, I'm gonna say probably earlier on in my YouTube career, just general formatting. What I mean by that is when I started out YouTube, my thumbnails were garbage. My thumbnails were terrible. If you go back to my old videos, you will see that they are just terrible. Terrible thumbnails, terrible audio quality, terrible commentary. It was just bad. It was just really bad. But obviously you start from somewhere, right? So I'm not giving myself too much crap for that. But I think the thumbnails, because I've been doing art all my life, I should know basic composition of a thumbnail, you know? I should know that. So I think changing my thumbnails and also changing my my upload schedule from early on. If I can go back and like not try to force myself to upload every day or every other day or whatever, because I was starting college and it was just crazy because the world shut down because of COVID, And so I had all this to do, everything was online in my own space, and it was just driving me nuts, and I was losing my mind. Thankfully, I had my friend to get me through it, but, yeah, it was rough, and if I could change that, I absolutely would. So this one's from my Discord, which if you end up having any questions that aren't already answered in this video, if you want to ask any questions, feel free to join my Discord. There's a link in the description as well. If you go join that, and then there's a section to ask me some questions, and I will do my best to answer them. So, yeah. Anyway, this is from my Discord. This is from Aniolant. I'm so sorry if I butcher names. I'm so sorry. Do you Sigma? I mean, we have another one here. What are your thoughts on YouTubers leaving YouTube? Have you ever thought of quitting YouTube? And if so, what brought you back? This is a good question. So, it's kind of two questions, but I'll answer both. So, thoughts on YouTubers leaving YouTube. The only one that I watched, or like I actually like was really interested in their content was MatPat. You know, I didn't really watch a lot of these other people that have been quitting lately. You know, I think it's a sign that YouTube is exhausting. You know, like as someone who's been doing this for 3.5 years, like, and that's not even a lot. A lot of these people have been here for 10, 12, 15 years, you know, and they've been doing it nonstop every week or every day, depending on who it is. You know, like Markiplier's been doing this for 12, 13 years, and he's been uploading like every day almost, you know. MatPat was doing this for 13 years every week. It's exhausting. It's a lot of work, and it's tiring. So, you know, I don't blame people for wanting to retire. And you can make some pretty decent money off of YouTube, so I don't blame them for retiring while they have that, you know? So, I don't know. I don't blame them. I think that if you have a passion to create, you shouldn't give up on it. Like I mentioned earlier, like, I have this love for creation. I love creating things. I love being a storyteller, being an artist. That's why I'm in animation school. I'm about to graduate from animation school. I love telling stories. And, you know, I can't imagine not having a platform to be able to do that anymore, you know? Like, I love YouTube. I love that YouTube is there, and it's free for people to just put stuff out there, you know? Have I ever thought of quitting? Absolutely. Absolutely. I've absolutely thought of quitting YouTube many times. A lot of it was before things really started picking up last year. You know, things were going slow, and I felt like I wasn't making progress. I wanted to make this into a career that I can do whatever I need to, you know, do whatever I feel like I want to do and get paid to do it, you know? Like, it's that was the dream job, and it still is, and I would absolutely love to make this full time. But that didn't seem at all possible back then, and there were thoughts of quitting. I was just like, it's just not getting anywhere. I'm not getting the audience that I want. I'm not having people see what I want them to see. So, you know, I'm very grateful for when everything just randomly blew up, and you know, it's cool. It's cool that things happen the way that they did, and I think it re-inspired me to kind of reformat my creative process, because like I mentioned, you know, like my creative process prior to becoming more popular was bad. It was abysmal. It was terrible. So I don't entirely blame old me for wanting to leave, but I'm glad that I didn't. So that is kind of all the questions that I think I'm going to go over for today. So like I said, if you have any more questions, please feel free to join my Discord and ask me some questions there. It's not super active, but I post stuff on there sometimes. I really need to get a bot that like tells people when I upload, because I try to do it myself and I forget. I just forget. I'm tired. Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I answered your questions okay. Thank you so much for 12,000 subscribers. At the beginning of the year, I kind of said that, oh yeah, let's Let's try to hit 20K this year. It's very possible. With how things are going, it's very possible that we'll hit 20K this year, which is really cool. If we're lucky, who knows? Maybe we'll get even higher. But that is all the time I have for this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a like, and if you really enjoyed, please consider subscribing. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. And until the next video, I will see you all later, so stay safe. I love you all, and bye-bye.